statement of open meeting law.
Hi, I'm Clark, read the statement of open law.
Roll call. Clint?
Here.
Travis? Here. John? Here. Garrett? Here. I'm here. Item 4, discussion of payroll error.
Okay, so I want to bring this to you guys' attention. When we submitted payroll, we noticed that there was an overpayment to an employee, and it was too late to retract that payment and get it back into our system. So what ended up happening is that the employee, once they got that check, had to reimburse the overpayment. So you're going to see money going out, but you're also going to see the money going in. So I just want to make everybody aware of that situation and what's happened there.
No other action. Number 5, vote to approve or not to approve cash fund appropriation for bond fund 32.
So this is a supplemental appropriation of $285,000. This is the bond sale that we have. Since it was not on our original estimate of needs, we have to add it to it so that we can spend that money and pay off the bond payment.
Make a motion to approve.
Motion by Garrett.
Second.
Second by John. How do you vote, Clint?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Item 6, all the following items be approved by one vote unless any board member desires to have a separate vote on any or all of these items. The consent agenda consists of discussion, consideration, approval of the following items 6A through 6M.
Move to approve. Second.
Motion by John, second by Travis. How do you vote, Clint?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes. Item 7, other reports. Start with principal's reports.
Our professional development started August 5th with new employees and continued that week today with professional development with everyone. Some of our teachers have incorporated new themes and curriculum to update and improve their student learning environment, and the teachers have been working hard at preparing their classrooms for their students. Parents, students, community members, and others interested in seeing our phenomenal school, new updates, and our fantastic staff came by on Wednesday, August 7th for open house, Meet the Teacher. We had an amazing turnout and a fun evening. School kicks off tomorrow with 124 awesome students enrolled in the elementary. I'm looking forward to an excellent year with the best kids and the best teachers. Doors will unlock again at 7:15 for students to come into the building. Breakfast begins at 7:30. For 1st through 6th graders, they will be in the cafeteria. Pre-K and kindergarten will still be served breakfast in their rooms. We'll continue with hallway huddle each morning to say our pledges, review the word of the week and quote of the week, make announcements for the day, have our moment of silence, and then on Fridays we'll have Wake Up Waynoka for the whole school to meet for pledges, quote, word, and announcements. Different classes, sports teams, and organizations will be in charge of Wake Up Waynoka on Fridays. And August 25th will be the kickoff date for the after-school program. And I also want to thank you guys for the new bathrooms. Everybody that worked together for that, they look amazing. If you haven't been over to see them.
Okay, for a summer recap, on July 3rd, under the leadership of Ms. Pitts and sponsored by Ronnie Pitts, Marty Christoph, and Maddie Pitts, Kayla Kurtzinger, Aubrey Delano, Caroline King, Devin Seeger, Yada Bozide, Temperance Bozide, and Marley Pitts went to the National Leadership Conference in Orlando, Florida. This event united 10,000 FCCLA student members, advisors, and guests from across the country in celebrating of leadership, learning, and service, centered on the inspiring theme, Dare to Dream. This year's conference offered members countless opportunities to grow and shine. Attendees took part in dynamic speaker sessions, hands-on youth workshops, and national level competitions that showcased their talents and skills. The event also provided invaluable networking moments, helping students forge lasting connections with fellow youth leaders who share their commitment to making a difference. On July 15th, under the sponsorship of Mr. Nix, Rolton Boziden, Riata Boziden, Stetson Nix, Sage Baird, Dace Baird, Oakley Whitaker, Paisley Reed, Kaiser White, Adley Hanson, and Charles Hanson attended the Big 3 Livestock Judging Competition in Stillwater. Big 3 Judging Competition is an annual livestock judging event held at Oklahoma State University. It's a 3-day event where youth, primarily from 4-H and FFA, participate in livestock judging contests, evaluating different classes of animals. The competition focuses on sheep, goats, cattle, and swine with a different animal class each day. July 21st and 22nd, we enrolled students. We enrolled 100 students in grades 7 through 12, and 4 of those students will be in virtual classes. July 23rd, Mr. Klein, Ms. Burrow, Ms. Klein, Ms. Smith, our teacher of the year, Mrs. Castillo, and myself met with intentions of creating a mission and vision statement for our school. The vision statement we selected is preparing railroaders to lead, learn, and succeed down every track. Our vision statement is Waynoka Public School, in partnership with our families and community, is dedicated to cultivating a strong foundation of academics, character, and leadership in every railroader, inspiring them to embrace learning, drive positive change, and forge their own successful routes. July 27th, we sent our coaches to Coaches Clinic. On August 3rd, Mr. Tolson, Mr. Nix, Mrs. Pitts attended Tech Conference in Tulsa. She talked about professional development. Football practice started today. They'll have a scrimmage at Gary on August 22nd at 6 p.m. The first football game is Thursday, August 28th at Covington. Softball's been in full swing. Their game today was canceled due to Cimarron not having enough players, and if not for that, maybe because of the rain. Their next game will be tomorrow at Medford. Softball has several games scheduled for this month. Media day for football, softball, and cheer will be August 14th at 6 p.m. FFA member lunch is also scheduled for August 14th at 12.
Our superintendent report.
All right, looking at the finances, our expenditures for this month of our general fund is flat. Looking at our revenue, you're going to see that our revenue is down. Again, talking about our where we start this year, as you can see, our carryover for this year is 8.3. That is up from last year. Keep in mind that that is up due to the target settlement and the influx of money we got there. Our revenue being down, so our interest, we started the year with moving our interest to the building fund. We made that in June at our board meeting, so you'll kind of see that reflected in the building fund being higher. And then also we had $70,000 in late federal reimbursement that we collected in July instead of June. So that's kind of the fluctuation there as far as our revenue collections. But overall, we're sitting with a strong carryover balance to start the year. Looking at our building fund, as of right now, we have no expenditures. Revenue, you can see our revenue is up about $54,000. Again, this is the interest that was moved. Our carryover there, as you can see, was down about $400,000 compared to the previous year. That is again due to the bond expenses and the bathroom remodel. So, child nutrition, no action there. Daycare, really no action there other than the revenue that was collected, which was $400. That was just enrollment fees. So, nothing really happening there as we kick off the year. So I think we believe we have about 8 enrolled in our daycare, so roughly the same as last year. And I know Ms. Ronald Wilson and Maybe Stevens have been working hard to get that ready and going. Today will be their first day to open the daycare. Also looking at August 29th and 30th, that's all school reunion is going to be here, so make sure that's on your calendar. And then the bathroom remodel, as you know, October was kind of what we said our date was to be completed. Now they have put in some long hours and some hard work, I believe at noon today, but fire marshal's supposed to be coming today to walk through, hopefully give us the green light, which means hopefully by the end of this week, we'll be using those bathrooms. There might be a few odds and ends we've got to clean up here and there, but hopefully this week or next, we will be in those bathrooms and we won't have the disruption we thought we would have. So if you guys would like, you're more than welcome to go over there and look after the meeting.
Item number 8, vote to approve or not to approve the Waynoka Public Schools 25-26 calendar.
Make motion to approve.
Second. Motion by Travis, second by Garrett. How you vote, Clint?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes. Number 9, vote to approve or not to approve the Waynoka Public Schools Daycare 2025-26 calendar.
Make motion to approve. Second.
Motion by Garrett, second by John. How you vote, Clint?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes. Item 10, discussion and possible action on changing school lunch prices for the 25-26 school year.
Okay, so school lunch prices, we talked about this in June and we set our price. I think we went up 10 cents, but again, after some discussion, and I know we've had this discussion more than once here about as far as our school lunch prices and making them free. That's why we, a few years ago, went to buying all the kids' school supplies because it touched every kid and not just the ones who ate lunch here. But revisiting that today, I know we've had some desire to do this. We do have currently a healthy balance to where we could possibly afford this for this year. But this will add an extra $65,000 around about of added losses to us that we will not collect. Again, this is estimating that our numbers will be the exact same as last year. The same numbers eat, the same numbers are on free and reduced, and so on and so forth. We'll add another $65,000 in net losses. As of right now, we can afford to swallow that loss. Going forward, we just can't guarantee this. So this would have to be a year-by-year decision that we make, and that'll have to depend on what our finances look from year to year. The one thing that is important is free and reduced forms have to be filled out because that's how we get our reimbursement funding. So my fear is if everybody's free, we're going to stop filling out those forms, but then that's going to make that $65,000 turn into $120,000 in a hurry. So those are important that we still collect, so we'll still try to collect those if we choose to give the students free lunch and breakfast for this year. And then also, if there's still an outstanding balance, we'll still work on collecting those, and this might give them a year here where they're not reoccurring fees added to that they can get it all paid back. So that's where we stand. So then, I guess my recommendation, or if you guys have any further discussion about what we want to do this year, but having a trial period where we offer for students, just students, free breakfast and lunch.
Make a motion to take the superintendent's suggestion. Second.
Motion by Travis, second by Garrett. How do you vote, Clint?
Yes. 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 Yes.
Yes. Item 11, approve the waiver on 70 OS 1210.568 co-op agreement for the alternative education program for the 2025-26 school year.
Move to approve. Second.
Motion by John, second by Garrett. How do you vote, Clint?
Yes. 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 Yes.
Yes. Item 12, consideration and action to accept dual enrollment credits in math and science from the Northwest Technology Center for the 2025-2026 school year.
Motion approved. Second.
Motion by Travis, second by John. How do you vote, Clint?
Yes. 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 Yes.
Yes. Item 13, consideration and action to accept academic credit recovery / credit accrual from Northwest Technology Center through Edgenuity and OSDE approved online curriculum.
Motion accept. Second.
Motion by Garrett, second by Travis. How do you vote, Clint?
Yes. 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 Yes.
Yes. Item 14, consideration and action to approve Brooke Meyer as an adjunct instructor for anatomy and physiology for the 2025-2026 school year.
Move to approve.
Motion by John, second by Clint. How do you vote, Clint?
Yes. 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 Yes.
Yes. Vote to approve or not to approve the 1,086 school hours for the 2025-26 school year.
Motion to approve. Second.
Motion by Garrett, second by John. How do you vote, Clint?
Yes. 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 Yes.
Yes. 16, vote to approve or not to approve the communication platforms listed on attachment A for the 2025-2026 school year.
Move to approve. Second.
Motion by John, second by Garrett. How do you vote, Clint?
Yes. 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 Yes.
Yes. 17, vote to approve or not to approve the internal attendance review committee for the 2025-2026 school year.
Motion to approve. Second.
Motion by Garrett, second by Travis. How do you vote, Clint?
Yes. 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 Yes.
Yes. 18, vote to approve or not to approve mentor teachers for the 2025-2026 school year.
Move to approve. Second.
Motion by John, second by Garrett. How do you vote, Clint?
Yes. 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 Yes.
Yes. 19, vote to approve or not to approve the Safe School Advisory Committee for the 2025-2026 school year.
Motion to approve.
Motion by Garrett, second by Clint. How do you vote, Clint?
Yes. 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 Yes.
Yes. 20, vote to approve or not to approve the Healthy and Fit School Advisory Committee for the 2025-2026 school
Motion
year.
to approve.
Motion by Garrett,
Second.
second by Travis. How do you vote, Clint?
Yes. 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 Yes.
Yes. 21, vote to approve or not to approve fundraiser requests for the 2025-2026 school year.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Motion by Garrett, second by John. How do you vote, Clint?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. 22, vote to approve or not to approve to amend and/or adopt board policies 22A through paper return
Okay.
J.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Motion by Travis, second by John. How do you vote, Clint?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. 23, proposed executive session to discuss the following personnel decisions in compliance with 25 OS 307B1.
I don't need this unless you guys do.
We'll need it. So vote to approve or not to approve the employment of a temporary certified long-term substitute for the 2025-2026 school year.
Recommend employing Patty Gaskell as a long-term sub to fill in for maternity leave.
Make the motion to employ Patty.
Motion by Garrett,
Second.
second by John. Clint, how you vote?
Yes.
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 Yes. 28, vote to employ or not to employ a bus driver for the 2025-2026 school year.
Recommend employing Rocky Stone as a bus driver.
Make the employee Rock Stone, bus driver.
Second.
Motion by John, second by Travis. How do you vote, Clint?
Yes.
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 Yes. Any new business?
I have no new business.
Entertain a motion to adjourn.
Move. Second.